Well, good morning. It's Tuesday, December 6th, and I am going live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations, and welcome. I'm going to give everyone a minute or two to find the live video. So when you get in, if you'll say hello and let us know where you're watching from, we'd love to hear from you. So, whew, it's a balmy day here in Southeast Texas. Much like the weather was in Fort Worth, but now we're in our hometown of Groves, Texas. So it's probably in the mid to upper 70s today. The sun is shining and then it gets cloudy, so we think it's going to rain, but it's going to be a rather mild week for this week in December, which is not uncommon for here. So come on in. We're going to be making a design of a gift card holder that is very easy, and I'm going to be making 3 different samples. And there is good morning, Kathy. There is an ordering special for this project pack 2, and with a minimum of $35 order from my online store by December 12th, that's next Monday, I will send you 3 gift card holder kits like you see today. Now the designer papers may vary, but it will be the same colors and the same designer paper collections that you see here. So I can't wait to show you because it's a really easy gift card holder, and you could even put cash in it. You could put a little piece of candy if you'd like. It doesn't have to be that, but it's specifically designed for that. So if we're ready, we can get started. Thank you all for being here, and thank you if you're watching the replay. So let me get over here to just my desktop. First of all, here's my host code for this month. When you use this, when you order from me, it's a big help to me. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, I would greatly appreciate it. And then I have details of the ordering for Project Pack 2, which will be with a $35 minimum order before shipping and tax by December 12th. You're going to get 3 gift card holder kits that you can put together very easily. Okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first one I'm going to make is going to be using the Sweetest Christmas paper, and here it is. So cute, so easy to do. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to give you the measurements on this first one, and then I'm just going to be designing and putting together the other 2. So stay tuned. All right, so we have a piece of real red cardstock cut at 3.5 by 8.5, and I'm going to score it at 2.5 from one end and 2 inches from the other end. Okay, so let me move these out of the way, and I'm just going to use my paper trimmer with the scoring blade. Now, when I was designing these yesterday, I accidentally used the cutting blade to score, and it's like, has anybody else done that before? Okay, so let's go 2.5 inches from this end. And 2 inches from the other end. I will say that this streaming software that I use has notified us that there is some people are having issues on Facebook. So if you're having some issues on Facebook, you might hop over to my Lisa Brown Ink, all one word, YouTube channel and see if that's better. Okay, so here you can see I burnished on both of those score lines, and it flaps over like this. So let's get the designer paper. And here's that Sweetest Christmas. So I have one for the top piece at 3.25 by 2.25, and then one for the bottom at 3.25 by 1.75. So in your kit, you will get 2 pieces of designer paper with the cardstock that you can assemble these with. Okay, And like I said, depending on availability of the designer paper will depend on which pattern you get, but it will be from The Sweetest Christmas. So let me go ahead and put these on. I'm just going to apply this to the top. Super simple. And then this one, the smaller one, to this bottom flap. And then we're going to make our little pocket to hold the gift card or the cash or the candy. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now I'm going to use some tear and tape and just put 2 pieces along this side below that 2-inch score mark. So this just tears off so easily. Let's do the other one. Okay. So let me rub on those a little bit. Sometimes that makes it easier for the paper to come off. And I'm just going to use my take your pick tool and lift that right up. Okay, so now let's push this up. And so now the pocket's ready. And look, I have a Hobby Lobby gift card. Look at those cute gnomes. It slips right in there. So you can see with this pocket, it will hold some depth there. So you probably could put a piece of candy in there, a gift card, or some cash. All right. Okay, so now we have that. And so we're going to do the accent piece on the front. So what I decided was to use some of the candy canes from that paper. So all you'll have to do with this, when you get the kit, is to just cut out your candy cane. And the candy cane colors may vary, but it will have the reds in it, so that will go with our gift card holder. If you have this die set, you are most welcome to die cut it, but I wanted it to be where anybody could put this together. You can just snip this out and cut it out. So I'm leaving just a little hair of a border around the edge. So how's everybody's Christmas shopping going? I'm not done. I have a lot of packages to wrap, but I haven't purchased for all of my family yet. Okay, so we have this ready to go. And then I have die cut and punched this is about a 2-inch circle, and this is our decorative circle punch in real red. And so that is going to lap over here to provide the background for the candy cane. Okay, and then I'm going to take the candy cane and angle it a bit. I like to go this way. So be sure when you put the glue on the candy cane, you don't put it on the whole candy cane because it extends beyond the punch piece. So let's just put some right here in the middle. Hi, Patty. Hi, Donna from Ontario. Thank you so much for watching. Patty, how are you doing? Okay, so here is this, okay? Now I wanted a little sentiment, so what I did is I went through my Christmas stamp sets and I found this Peaceful Deer. This is in the annual catalog. It's not a bundle anymore, it's just the stamp set and the punch, but it has these darling little sentiments that are great for projects like this. So I'm going to get, in fact I already have it mounted, Merry Christmas, and then this will be a 1/2 by 4 piece of basic white for you to stamp on. And I'm going to use Real Red ink. Oh, great, Kathy. That's good. You're ahead of me. I think now just getting settled here in Groves, I'll be able to get things done fairly quickly. All right. Merry Christmas. So I'm just going to cut it, stamp it toward the end here. And then I'm just going to very easily just cut this out. That's really wet there. Let me fan that a minute to let it dry. So while I'm cutting this, I want to remind you that we also have the last chance promotion, and the clearance rack was updated, but some of those things have sold out. So be sure you check that in the online store when you're shopping. Oh, aren't you smart, Kathy? Okay, so this is going to glue right here. And then I'll have a ribbon, a little piece of ribbon. We're just going to tie a knot. I'm impressed, Kathy. Good for you. Okay, so I'm going to tie this. And then let me get my ribbon scissors and cut this. Donna, is it a little chilly there in Ontario this week? I haven't watched the national or the weather to see what's going on in North America with the fronts coming in. Good for you, Kathy. All right. I'm going to get a glue dot here. Now you will need ink and your adhesives and your basic tools to complete this, and probably a sentiment stamp, okay, that you can complete these projects with. If you're just tuning in, I'm offering the kits for 3 of these gift card holders with a minimum $35 purchase by next Monday, December 12th. Okay, so that candy cane ended up being kind of straight, but I kind of like it. Okay, so now you don't glue that on here. We're going to have a belly bang. Oh, no snow. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah, it turned out, it was kind of like spur of the moment. I did it the night before she needed it, and it actually was like the simpler the better it was. You know, it was like I kept wanting to add things, and she goes, no, I don't think so. And it turned out really cute with the little candy canes on the end. Okay, so for the belly band, you'll need a 1x9 strip of cardstock. And so with this one, I'm going to use the garden green, since that's the green in the candy cane, and it'll be a good contrast. So when you do this, you just kind of center it and then just gently fold around. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, and then gently fold around, because if you put something with some dimension or depth in there, you want to leave some space for this to slide on and off. Okay, so I'm going to do this, adhere it rather loosely. I could use liquid glue, but I probably will have to, because it's like, where is my stamping seal? Let me find some. Here we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so again, I'm not going to do it really tight, so I'm going to put it on the underneath and put some adhesive there. You could use glue dots, or you could use tear and tape. And I'm just going to loosely, you don't want it to fall off, but you want to give yourself room to slide it on and off, and put something like a piece of candy inside if you want to with your gift card. So now our main image is going to glue on top of the belly band. So I'm just going to put adhesive right here down the center behind the punch piece, and that's that. And then for the inside, I have a 3 1/4 by 2 1/4 piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on that too. Okay, so let's do this. Real Red. This says it's the best time of year. And let's line that up on that grid sheet. Stamp. Okay. Close this before I make a big mess. Hi, Carol from Connecticut. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so here we go. Let's glue this on, and then we'll get ready to start the next one. Okay. All right, let's put this on. Down. And there we go. There's our first gift card holder. So like I said, with a minimum $35 purchase by December 12th, I'll send you 3 gift card holders like you're going to see today, the kits to make them, okay? And really all you'll need is your basic tools and adhesives, and then a sentiment stamp set, okay? Thanks for the heart. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Patty. Okay, next, coming up. Next, we have another one. This time I'm using Poppy Parade. Okay, so again, this was 3 1/2 by 8 1/2, and I'm going to score 2 1/2 from one end and 2 from the other end. So let's do that. What's your favorite red? Do you have a favorite red, like of Stampin' Up, like Poppy Parade, Cherry Cobbler, Real Red, and what's our other red? Mary Merlot is really a wine. But out of those 3, which do you like the best? Poppy Parade, Real Red, or Cherry Cobbler? Mine depends on what I'm using. I want to match my designer paper, of course. Okay, 2 1/2 inches. Score. Yep, Real Red. Yeah, I figured that would be it. 2. Cherry Cobbler. Favorite of all time, Janet. I like it too. Okay, so there we have that. Okay, with my trimmer. Let's go ahead and fold on these score lines, and then we're going to put the designer paper on. Real Red, Cindy. Hey, Cindy. Okay. I guess the semester's over, huh, Cindy? All right, so I'm not going to show you the finished one of this yet. Now, I am using paper from the Hostess stack that's in the mini catalog. It's called Celebrate Everything. It's a great stack of paper, and it has like patterns for everything. So I've chosen these 2, and so we're going to go ahead and put those on. This one's at the top. I think it's 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. So let me go ahead and put that on. Oh, good, Cindy. Yeah, I thought that was the case. Okay, so look at that Christmas candy and the gingerbread. It's a cute print. Hi, Deb. Well, we're excited you're here too. Thank you for tuning in. We're making some easy gift card holders. Same pattern, same design, but different papers and stamps. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make our pocket for our gift card. Okay, let's do this. And then try it again over here. Okay, so if you qualify with your minimum order of $35 by December 12th, you'll get the kit for this gift card holder too. And I'll show all 3 again at the end. But like I said, the paper pattern, the patterns in the paper may vary, but it'll be the same basic design. Sorry about the shaking. I'm not used to this desk here. Okay, so we've got that ready for our pocket for our gift card. Okay, so now on the front of this, I kept it really simple. So I have a piece of scrap basic white and this Merry Christmas, which is from the, oh, you like cherry cobbler, Donna? Yeah. Celebrate with Tags. Okay, this is in the mini. And I'm going to use Poppy Parade. That's the red we're using on this one. And let's ink this up. And just stamp it close to the edge here. And I'm going to use my postage stamp punch for this. Whoop. And it fits just right. So I'm trying to center top, bottom. That looks pretty good. Punch. And then I thought it's going to need a backing. So I measured this punch piece and then cut another piece 1/8 of an inch bigger from Poppy Parade. So see how that just makes that pop? So easy just to put a colored cardstock behind your basic white piece. And so here, when you get your kit, you'll have this punched postage stamp punch and the piece behind it. You'll just have to stamp a sentiment on it, okay? And then also in the kit, you have this other 3 1/4 by 2 1/4 piece of basic white, and that's for the inside. And so I have this Be Jolly from that same stamp set. So I'm going to ink that up in Poppy Parade and stamp. Go. All right, and then we're going to glue that up here, and this gives you room to sign your name or write your greeting. So simple. Yes, Deb, it is very versatile for so many different occasions. Valentine's, Christmas, birthday. I've used it a bunch. Okay. So there we go. Now I decided to use Granny Apple Green because that's one of the greens in here. So I'm going to take it and again, just kind of center it and then fold it gently. And they overlap. And like I did on the first one, I'm not going to do it too tight in case there's some bulk to what I put inside. Okay, then we're going to finish this one off. Not too tight. Turn it over. You know, and the thing I worry about sometimes is it just really slipping off. So now that I see that, I'm going to tighten it up just a tad. I don't want to lose the belly band. Okay, and then this is going to glue right here. So simple. Just put glue down the center so that it attaches only to the belly band. And then for a little bling, I'm like doing this glittered organza ribbon, a little piece of this, and just tie it in a knot. Okay, and then let's get a glue dot again and just attach it below the Merry Christmas, but put it on the punched piece, okay? So it'll slide off with the belly band, okay? There is number 2. Now let me show you the other one I made that with a different pattern. See this pattern, look at the ornaments and this triangle print. This is also in that big stack, Celebrate Everything, that's in the mini that you can get when your order is $150 or more and you earn the host rewards. Let's see if I can find what page it's on. I always have trouble finding the host. Just give me 1 second and we're going to do the last one. Oh, Lisa. Okay, it's in here somewhere. Here it is, last page. Okay, so one of the choices is the caroling mice. And then this is that stack of paper that I'm using. Okay, great little stack. It's a big stack. I say little, 12 by 12. I think it's 40 sheets, 48 sheets. Okay, there is that. Now I'm going to do one more with the leaves of holly. The paper. I think it's Boughs of Holly paper. The names get so confused sometimes with all the different names. Let's see. Let me get my kit out. Here's the kit. I'm using the Christmas Wishes sentiment from this set. I have it mounted, and I'm using some of your favorite cherry cobbler. Okay. All right. So I've already cut and scored this one. Okay. 2 inches from this side. That's the top. No, 2.5 from the top, 2 inches from the bottom. And then I have chosen this paper and then this solid for the bottom. But you could also, if you prefer, flip it and do this. So in this paper, I don't have quite as much as this one, but I'm going to try to do all of my kits pretty much the same. Okay, so you can kind of decide, but if not, it's all going to match. Okay, so let me go ahead and put on my designer paper. Sometimes I stop and think, I'm thinking, am I putting the glue on the right side? Okay, and then here is kind of a mottled, almost a watercolor. Let me hold that down a bit. Okay, and now let's make our pocket. Super simple. Can't you see where you could do a lot of these in one sitting? And you know what? You could also use these as Christmas cards, and like I had shown you last week, I believe it was, where I'd get a wallet size photo and tuck it in. This would work for that too. Just saying, super easy. Okay, and then if you place your qualifying order, you'll get 3 kits to already have ready to go. And I'm going to try to get those out quickly to you after you place your order. The project pack with the 3 kits like you're seeing here today. Okay. There's the bottom. And again, let me show you, if you're just tuning in, how the gift card fits right in there. Okay, so for this one, I don't have my belly band cut yet. But let me show you what I decided to do for the image. Okay. That looked a little crooked, but I'm going to leave it. So you'll get a poinsettia cut from the paper, and I just fussy cut it out. This one has 2. Some of them have 1, some of them have 2. And then I punched a gold foil decorative circle, and this is going to go over top of that. Now, let's decide what color belly band I need. So I'm almost out of spruce. So let me see what else is in here. Old olive. Let me see if I have old olive. But spruce would be really pretty. Here's, oh, I have some spruce. Let me try this. Here I go. So here's my spruce cardstock. Sorry about that. I was rushing this morning because I wanted to show you a third one. So on this, we're going to cut the belly band 1 by 9. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a 1-inch strip on the 11-inch side because we need 9. This is just 8.5, so you need to cut on the 11-inch side. And then let's open up our trimmer arm. And let's cut it off at 9 inches. That gives you plenty of room to overlap. Okay, before I put that all together, I am going to stamp the Merry Christmas for the inside using cherry card. Let's do that. I've made a gift card holder in years past. I started looking at some of my old videos, and it was very similar to this. I don't know that it was quite as wide, but I thought I can remake that. Looking back at some of those old videos. Oh my goodness, from the Netherlands. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. I can't believe you did either. Is it Inca? I'm sorry if I'm just batching up your name there, botching it up. Okay, we're going to do this. All right. And then fold this. And then here's that 9-inch strip, 9 by 1. And so we're just going to gently fold, and use some adhesive. I'm using Stampin' Seal Plus to save a little time on drying. Thank you for being here from the Netherlands. Wow. I don't even know what time it is there. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And thanks for telling us hello. How awesome. Okay. So here I'm going to put my poinsettia. And on this one, I decided not to put the gridding on the outside, not to take away from this with that gold. Oh, wow. 6:30 p.m. Normally we're having dinner. Oh, welcome. Welcome, Inca. Okay. All right. So that's going to go here. And then I'm going to put a little strip down here. And there we go. Okay. Gift card holder, cash holder, candy holder, photo holder. So let's look at all of them. Okay, what did I do with the other one? Here. I have 2 versions of this one. Okay. So now, aren't those easy and fun and easy to do? And you know you'll be able to find a sentiment to use and a sentiment for the inside. And so anyway, I'm just going to, for those that are just tuning in or watching the replay, I want to tell you about my project pack with a $35 minimum order before shipping and tax by next Monday, December 12th. I'll send you 3 kits to make 3 gift card holders. Okay. And so really all you're going to need to complete these is your glue, your scissors, you know, your basic tools, and a sentiment stamp set that you can use here and then on the inside. Okay. All right. Inca, I agree with that. I've done that many times. When the hubby's out, it's like whatever is good. So let me come back on so I can tell you all. Let's see, how can I do this here? So, okay, I had so much fun sharing these with you. I hope you will give it a try. And just let me know if you have questions or if I can help you with anything. Thank you for those of you who joined for the first time. I will try to have a YouTube premiere on Thursday evening. Okay, it'll be live where you can chat with me, and then hope to be live again next week. I may have to change the day because hubby and I have appointments. Hi, Patty. Hubby and I have appointments Tuesday that we couldn't have another day. So I may switch and do it on Wednesday morning. And but just look, I'll post it here. And be sure you visit inkinspirations.com and sign up for my mailing list so you get my emails and all the information there too. And but if you are on YouTube and Facebook, I always post when I'm going live or doing a premiere there. Sometimes it's hours before, but I try to give you a heads up on it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, and y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you again. Take care. Bye bye.